Warm welcome in the special live and very good evening to all of you. And let me just quickly check I am audible and visible, then we'll be moving ahead. Yes. So, hope you all are doing awesome and you might have enjoyed your festival. Yes. So, फेस्टिवल के बाद ये सबसे बड़ा सवाल होता है कैसा रहा आपका फेस्टिवल बट आई एम नॉट आस्किंग दैट पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन टू यू यस आई एम so just a moment. Just a moment. Okay. So these are the few systems we have to see the things which are working and how they are working. Yeah. So most of the time things get stuck. No worries. No worries. Just time Facebook because it's just a moment. I have to edit the edit audio. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Here we go. We are very much live. Amazing. Yes. So again, a very warm welcome in this special live tonight, and warm wishes on this festival season. So you might have enjoyed your festival, and hope you did awesome in this particular season. So with that note, we'll be starting this particular live as tomorrow. Just a quick disclaimer, क्योंकि tomorrow we'll be having the yes. Tomorrow we'll be having the master class Sunday afternoon 4 p.m. So we'll be having that master class 6 steps to spiritually inspired holistic wellness. So this is an amazing thing which we have to look forward in our life. So just again, I'm starting this particular thing. Just okay. So with that note, the thing which we are discussing today, how why we want to become spiritually inspired, spiritually elevated. Number one thing which is very important is, mark my words, it's very important thing which I faced a lot of things doing this particular mistake. This by trial and error I learned these particular things, and I'm sharing this particular thing with you. So what is that? Number one thing, when it comes to taking the decision, don't get under the effect of emotions. It's very important. जैसे कहा जाता है कि भावनाओं में आकर कोई निर्णय नहीं लेना है आपको, क्रोध में आकर किसी और भावना के अंतर्गत आकर कोई भी निर्णय नहीं लेना. मार्क माय वर्ड्स, इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Unless unless very 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 urgent. Yes, getting my point. If suppose I tell you just very simple example, if you have to reach some place because some emotions are stuck there and you are speeding up the vehicle, the chances of getting stuck one or the other place increases. Very common, very simple example. Similarly, It's very important thing which we have to focus on, that when it comes to being in that zone of making decision, handle your emotions very intelligently. You should be emotionally intelligent when taking the decision, because most of the time emotionally you take so many decisions and you get stuck. You get stuck, and the amount of situations which you are facing depends on the type of emotion you made the decision. So भावनाओं पर आधारित हमारे निर्णय नहीं होने चाहिए, बल्कि होना क्या चाहिए, फिर भावनाएं किधर काम आएंगी? भावनाओं को हमें यूज करना इन द रिलेशनशिप. व्हेन इट कम्स टू रिलेशनशिप वी बिकम लॉजिकल. देखिए बड़ा गड़बड़ बैलेंस है हमारा. When it comes to making relationship, just a moment, when it comes to managing relationships, we manage relationships logically. But when it comes to managing the decisions, taking the decisions, we take emotionally. Exactly opposite which we have to do. जो हमें करना चाहिए लाइफ में, हमारे को डिसीजंस लेना चाहिए लॉजिकली, रिलेशनशिप्स हैंडल करना चाहिए इमोशनली, सेंसिटिवली. बट व्हाट हैपेंस इज we do the reverse of it. We do the reverse of it and we face the challenges. हम वहां लॉजिक लगाते हैं इमोशन रिलेशनशिप्स में, बट व्हेन इट कम्स टू टेकिंग द डिसीजन वी टेक इमोशनली. कर लो, क्या फर्क पड़ता है भीड़ में आकर. भीड़ चाल नहीं करना डिसीजन लेते टाइम. Yes, we should be very logical when taking the relation, when taking the decision, making the decision. All the pros and cons should be focused. It's not like that under the effect of emotion you get into so many things and take so many decisions in your life. Even while, we have to see the things very logically. Otherwise we get into so many that kind of troubles which will drag us to whole life. And for that, to attain that particular thing, और इस चीज को हासिल करने के लिए what I have to do is I have to elevate myself spiritually. I have to become spiritually sound, spiritually elevated, allow spirituality into come into my life, and getting into that zone of applying the spiritual principles in our life. कि कहाँ किस जगह पर मुझे क्या करना चाहिए, कौन सी बात मेरे को किस प्रकार से हेल्प करने वाली है. आई हैव टू बी वेरी क्लियर इन माई माइंड, वेरी क्लियर इन माई माइंड. आ रही बात समझ में? तो इसके लिए वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग टुमारो the principles how we can uplift ourselves spiritually in order to get a holistic wellness. Holistic wellness means health, wealth, career, relationship, all aspects of life. We will be cracking the code of generating that kind of wellness around, जिससे we will be able to get the things done as and when required. Yes, instead of getting stuck. Maybe just a moment. Let me just quickly see. So at times these gadgets, uh, okay, okay. So no worries, no worries. So hope you are getting the clarity around it. So we are discussing tomorrow particularly that particular thing, how we can implement those spiritual principles in our life, how we can elevate ourselves to get that zone of holistic abundance in our life. Holistic abundance means abundance in all areas of life by applying the spirituality, because the people in all aspects, health, wealth, career, relationship, they teach their principles. It's okay with them. But what happens is, when it comes to spirituality, if you are spiritually elevated, you will be able to apply those principles and get the results by, with the help of these spiritual principles, you will be getting multiple results. और इस प्रकार से हम अपने लाइफ में वो सब कुछ हासिल कर पाएंगे जो हम अपनी लाइफ में चाहते हैं। तो इस पर मुझे विशेष ध्यान देना है, क्योंकि ये सारी बातें मेरी लाइफ को अफेक्ट करने वाली हैं। एंड आई एम कमिंग अप विद दिस पर्टिकुलर थिंग कि यस, कि हम सब लोग लॉजिकल डिसीजंस ले पाए अपनी लाइफ में, ताकि आगे रिग्रेट ना करना पड़े। और दूसरा, हम रिलेशनशिप्स को इमोशनली हैंडल कर पाए। आई टेल यू, व्हेन इट कम्स टू रिलेशनशिप, whenever whenever it comes to, okay, I'll tell you one very important thing. What is that? Just a moment. So I tell you very important thing which we have to focus on is, when it comes to judging our decisions or our actions, we become very lenient, we become very chalta hai, itna to chalta hai, we get into that zone. But when it comes to deciding about the other person standing in front of you, what he is doing, how he is doing, how the things are working at that level, we get very much judgmental. Yes, इसको ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, इसको ऐसा होना चाहिए. And I always say, and many of the mentors says, yes, mark this particular word, कि yes, अगर पर्सन इंपॉर्टेंट है तो बातें भूल जाओ, अगर बातें इंपॉर्टेंट है ना तो पर्सन को भूल जाओ, खड्डे में जाने दो जहां जा रहा है. Getting my point? Stick to the things. And I tell you, if the person is important, and leave about all those things, all those बातें आएंगी चली जाएंगी. I posted one particular thing today itself. It's all connected to spiritually inspired holistic wellness. किस प्रकार से हम wellness ला सकते. क्या होता है, जब तक हमारे को कोई निर्णय लेकर हम कुछ चीज पर नहीं पहुंचते, we get so much of that zone कि मुझे आज ही चाहिए सब चीजें. But when we get the things, what happens is we get judgmental about the things. और एक बात मैं आपको बता दूं, आप कितना भी कुछ कर लीजिए, if you are not able to make yourself happy, there is no meaning to it. No meaning to it. Getting my point? Most of the time, most of the people get into that zone कि मुझे इसको 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 सबको न जाने किस किस को happy करना है. Don't get into that zone. Mark my words. It's very important thing. Get into that zone कि I have to see my face at the end of the day. The end of the day. And आप इस बात को मान के चलिएगा, चाहे फैमिली वाले हैं आपके, ब्लड रिलेशनशिप, चाहे चाहे नॉट ब्लड रिलेशनशिप है, चाहे कोई भी है. Is I'm not saying about you don't take care of relationship. You take care of every relationship with full energy, full honesty. But I tell you, it is the relationship with self, it is the relationship with the supreme that will pays you at the end. At the end, what you will be getting in your life, it is that only. It is that only. The rest all is just a temporary thing. Just a temporary thing. It's a शास्त्रों में कहा गया है सब कुछ झूठ है. It's something like dream. You are dreaming. ऐसा होगा, वो ऐसा होगा, हम ये करेंगे, वो. Nothing matters. What matters is at the end of the day, you are able to convince yourself कि मैंने सब कुछ ठीक किया. It's okay, done. So there are so many things to discuss. But I tell you, I'll welcome you in tomorrow's masterclass. Be in that zone. I will be sharing the link here under this particular video. And if at all you have any queries regarding all these subjects, you can put in chat or you can directly message me. I'll try to answer those queries there also. And if at all you have any queries here, so I like to request you put in chat. I'll be here for a couple of minutes so that I'll be answering your query. So this is one thing, and please do share this particular link with your near and dear ones. हो सकता है आपके किसी आपको जरूरत ना हो, मे बी किसी और को आवश्यकता हो, आपकी वजह से किसी और को बेनिफिट हो जाए. Just be in that zone. Yes, awesome, great. So this is all from my side in this particular live. Wishing you accelerated abundance in your life and well career relationships. To take care of yourself. It's a very important thing where we have to focus on ourselves. Yes, awesome, great. Good night. Do take care of yourself and connect to me for abundance with Guru.